What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in the ZeroUsed tier. And using this team, I made around Flare Boost Drifblim. Wanted to end the week using another hidden ability or signature ability that is only on one Pokemon. So we've got Flare Boost Drifblim since Black and White, and Flare Boost still hasn't been distributed or shared with other Pokemon. We've used Stall, Sableye, Grass Pelts, Go-Go's, and Super Sweet Syrup Diplin. But all of those are, I would say, are pretty more on the bad side. I mean, Grass Pelt, maybe there's some hidden gem there that people have yet to discover with it. And same with Super Sweet Syrup. Stall Sableye, I don't think so, but Flare Boost Drifblim is ability that's really cool. It's always kind of been outshined by Unburden. Unburden's banned in ZeroUsed, so you can't even use that. Even still, Flare Boost, even though Unburden's banned, Flare Boost Drifblim, I've not seen it at all. And Drifblim's had it since Black and White, and if you look at all of its past sets, nobody's ever really made a set, or at least a set with Flare Boost hasn't really caught on ever. But I don't think it's a bad ability. It's definitely of the signature abilities that doesn't see any use. It's pretty solid. So if you don't know what Flare Boost does, it's if this Pokemon is burned, its special attacks have 1.5 times power, which I think is basically like a choice specs. Of course, you do need to hold like a Flame Orb. It's kind of like Toxic Boost, I believe is the name, the Zangoose signature ability that is like a Guts boost, but it's only for poison, and it's physical. It boosts the physical moves. Flare Boost is for special moves. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to try this out as like the last thing at the end of the week for the, you know, kind of using signature abilities and whatnot. And also I wanted to pair it with Sun, because whenever I think of Drifblim, or maybe not whenever I think about it, but the first time I remember seeing Drifblim and thinking it was kind of a cool Pokemon and thinking about like where it fits, you know, like on teams and stuff, I remember seeing, and this is not a good place to learn how to use Pokemon competitively, but I remember seeing it in, you know, the first playthrough through Diamond and Pearl, and the Elite Four person has, the Fire Elite Four person has a Drifblim, and I was always like, damn, that's pretty cool. The Fire Elite Four person had like a bunch of cool guys in Diamond and Pearl. It had Lopunny as well, Drifblim, and then Infernape, Rapidash. So like not just, you know, mono fire team, which is what I thought was cool. So we're gonna be using Drifblim on Sun, and it actually gets Weather Ball, so we can get a little bit more coverage with this. I wish this guy learned like Overheat or something, because I guess it does learn Temper Flare now, a Gen 9, a new move it just got, but that's physical, and Flare Boost only boosts our special moves. So, but if it learned Overheat or something, that'd be kind of cool. But either way, Weather Ball does give us a fire move while the sun's up. And then with Flare Boost and Flame Orb, where you basically have a choice specs. Then we have Thunderbolt for our coverage move alongside Shadow Ball for our stab move. You could go with Air Slash, but it can miss and it's kind of weak. This guy doesn't get Hurricane, but even if it did, Sun would make it really inaccurate. And then for our fourth move, we're going with Tailwind. And I think Tailwind's pretty cool on Drifblim in the Sun, especially with some of the guys that we paired with it. So that's the idea. Probably over-explained it a little bit, but let's go over the rest of the team real quick, and then we'll get into the game. So, like I said, it's Drifblim, it's Sun, and we're using Flare Boost to try and use its signature ability. I think everything else is pretty self-explanatory. We're going the Modest Nature, so we're going to be hitting a little bit harder, since base 90 special attack isn't bad, but it's not the best. And if we can get a Tailwind off, you know, we're doubling our speed. We're going to be faster than our Scovillain in the Sun, which is kind of crazy. And then going with Terra Fire to boost our Weather Ball, give a stab on that, which makes Weather Ball like hit extremely hard. But also versus something like, say, like a Charizard, this hasn't come up. I've only tested a few games, but if you Terra Fire on a Charizard and click Tailwinds, then you resist their fire move, which is probably what they'll go for, especially if the sun's up already. But then you can finish them like one shot them with a Thunderbolt. I'm pretty sure you have a good chance to. Let me double check. Yeah, we can OHKO a Charizard 75% of the time, which is pretty cool. You could go with a different Terra type too, maybe like a defensive one or a Strength Sap, all those things, but I'm just kind of leaning into the fully offensive Drifblim. And then with Tailwind, a Sun partner that I thought would kind of pair well with this is Brute Bonnet. So Brute Bonnet's got Photosynthesis, so it already gets an attack boost in the Sun because its highest stat is its attack, but it doesn't get a speed raise ever. And you could go with Trailblaze, or you could like EV it to try and get a speed raise. But if we can get a Tailwind up, and you know, Sun turns last for a lot longer than Tailwind. With the Heat Rock, we're going to be getting 8 turns of Sun. So if we can get Sun up, Drifblim comes in at some point, gets a Tailwind up, and Brute Bonnet can make any use of those turns. Brute Bonnet will be really scary. This thing's already like hitting like a monster in the Sun with a Life Orb and Terra Dark, and if we growth, I mean, probably not gonna be able to do all of those things, but I thought it'd just be kind of cool to pair Brute Bonnet with Drifblim. And also it works well in the sun, and typing wise it's kind of decent. We resist fighting or immune to fighting. We still resist Decidueye fighting moves being a flying type, even though they can hit us because we're ghost type still because of Scrappy. And then being ghost and dark, you know, we can threaten, you know, threaten ghost types. It could be annoying for Drifblim with Brute Bonnet. And yeah, just going with the double dark moves, close combat and growth with Terra Dark. Maybe Seed Bomb or maybe like a loaded dice bullet seed would be better. If a Snorlax Terra Fairies with Thick Fat, that's pretty annoying for our team, with Brute Bonnet being our only physical attacker and all of its attacks being resisted by a fairy type. But we can still power through it, especially if we like Terra Dark and the sun's up. I believe we almost 2-hit KO it still without any growths, but if we growth, like, we'll still be able to destroy the Snorlax. But Snorlax is scary, and we don't, without a grass move on this Terra Fairy, Pokemon resist us. And instead of having any hazard control on the team, I've seen some Sun teams on the forums just use Taunt on the Sunsetter. So I was going to use maybe Sand Slash, which I had seen somebody use, since Sand Slash also learns Sunny Day, and it could kind of do what Avalugg does, except also be able to set the sun. But instead of that, we're just going with 2 Prankster guys with Sunny Day and Taunt. So we really don't want Rocks to be up because we have a Drifblim that's weak, and, you know, Scovillain and Typhlosion that are also weak. We got boots on Scovillain, but Typhlosion does not have boots, so Stealth Rocks would do a lot to our team. So we're just going to try and prevent them from going up, and then just click Sunny Day and try and do big damage. We also have Encore, so that could lock guys into a status move or something that's resisted by our guys, and we can switch around them. I like the idea of this. Is just more simple, and we just get to trying to get our guys and click buttons. We also get to make the most of Sun, having 8 turns, and have pretty reliable Sunsetters because they have Prankster, so they have priority on their Sunny Day. So yeah, just going with Terra Steel and max defense and HP, since we're pretty much just trying to stay in with this and take a hit and use one of our utility moves. And then Moonblast is here, so we're like, it's kind of a nice coverage move to have versus dark or fighting types. And if we have to stay in or whatever, I think it's nice to have. I kind of want to have U-turn on this too, or maybe I think U-turn's the only other thing. But I like in the few games I tested, I like this. Like I said, I'd seen other people use this set. So and then for our Grafai, we do have a pivoting move, and we do have a damaging move still. So we don't have Encore on this, but we can still prevent the hazards, and then we can pivot. And knock off is nice to remove items too. And we're going with the actually fast Grafai. I'm not 100% sure, like, maybe this should be fast too. Maybe we should invest in bulk in this instead of speed, but I kind of like the idea of having one that's just like more offensive and then one that's more defensive. I don't know. I mean, offensively, neither are going to do a whole lot without a whole lot of investment in their attacks. But yeah, and just going with Terra Dark on this, Terra Steel on this for like defensive Terra types. And the last 2 guys, we just got 2 standard like Sun guys, but I actually haven't used Scarf Typhlosion, I don't think, almost at all, or even in the Sun. So I'm pretty excited to use this guy with the Choice Scarf. We get the speed raise, and then in the Sun and at max HP or whatever, we'll have a really strong eruption. We just got the Fire Blast if we're a little weaker, and then Focus Blast and Scorching Sands for coverage, Terra Fire to boost it. And then Scovillain, we're going with boots, and I really like having Terra Blast, Terra Rock, just for like Charizard and other things too. Maybe it'd be better to have 4 attacks and like a Life Orb or Specs or something, but I kind of like this set. We have the option to growth, and then Solar Beam and Flamethrower for consistent fire damage, and then the option to Terra with this. But that's the team. Hopefully we can get Drifblim to do some stuff. It's already done some stuff in the games I've tested. Yeah, let's get in the games. All right, we got one up against Sticky Web, and if they have rocks, it's on their Berserker. They have no hazard control, but we don't have no hazards anyways. So I think if we can't prevent the webs, it's worth it for sure. Well, and obviously the rocks. So I think Grafai's better versus Vikavolt, that's for sure. And then I guess it's actually kind of better versus the Berserker too. So I think it's lead Grafai. See what we can do. And then we just click Sunny Day. They leave with their own. This is definitely better than having Whimsicott in versus this. Then we just click Sunny Day and see what they do. Maybe we go for a U-turn the following turn. All right, switcheroo. I wonder if they have Encore. We could try and U-turn, but if they have Encore, they'll lock us into it. Or we just hard switch into Drifblim. on what would be their encore probably. I don't think they would knock us off. I'm gonna try going into this, see if they encore. They gunk shot. All right, we get our no, we get poisoned. Damn it. I was gonna say we get our flame orb active at least. All right. Well, they can just finish us off with something. So I think we double into this, then we'll go for the U-turn, or go for the U-turn. Damn. I thought maybe they would have encored. I don't know. What are they? No, I don't know why I thought they'd have encore. They don't have that with their choice. It's like Whimsicott doesn't either, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That's a bit of a mistake. All right. I think we taunt just because we can't let them get rocks. Cool. And then we'll go... We're just setting out Typhlosion and click Choice Scarf Eruption. Get a go Scovillain. I mean, Scovillain can kill everything too. Maybe we go Scovillain because this guy can come out. Let's do this. Click Flamethrower. And eventually, I mean, like this could tear a dragon, this could tear a dragon, and all those could survive a hit. But they can only do that once, and once they do that, we can kind of react accordingly. We already lost to Sunsetter, but I mean, it was switcherooed, so we'd have less sun turns anyways. Okay, cool. I don't think Scovillain can take a Bug Buzz, fortunately. Okay, they're definitely gonna tear a dragon this. So let me just sack this. I mean, we could Solar Beam. Unless they're Assault Vest, maybe they would live. But I think they're gonna tear a dragon. Nope. All right. Well, I wish I went for the thing. Now they're gonna Volt Switch with this. So we're kind of stuck in the vortex right now. If I go Brute Bonnet, then they're gonna Volt Switch into Passimian or even this. Yeah, this is a really heavy Volt Turn team, which is cool. I should have went for the U-turn on Grafai that second turn. I think we just sack this then. Click Tailwind if we can, because they're just gonna keep doing this. Yeah, and I should have just probably Solar Beamed instead of switching on the Scovillain, predicting their Terra. Whenever I see my replays and I do that, I'm like, I know I should have attacked there. But that's all right. Okay, Vikavolt. Let's see. Can Scovillain live a hit from this? Vikavolts. It's a chance if they're not sashed. Sure, let's go into this. And we'll click Flamethrower. I mean, our sun's going to wear off and they can go Clodser. But we could go... All right, cool. They tear it. And I think we... no, we don't live that. And we don't have a grass move on our Brute Bonnet. Well, let's go into this. Click the Sunny Day. Thankfully we die. Now Brute Bonnet should outspeed them. We're not going to one-shot the Clodser with our Scarf Typhlosion. But we probably kill this. Let's see. To... Vikavolt. Oh, it's already here. Terra Water. In the sun. Okay, we do kill this. I think this is the play. Just click Eruption. If they don't go into Clodser right away, we'll get another kill. Okay, they go right into it. Let's see, Clodser, Specs, in the sun. With Terra Fire. Alright, we do not kill. Then we have to go this, hope we don't die. Okay, we be living. Now they're gonna sack something and then send this back. Send out Passimian probably. But if they don't think we're Scarf Typhlosion, they could just stay in right now and then Scarf Typhlosion might be able to win, so... I think we just crunch. Okay, we Oko this. There's still a chance. Passimian? No, I don't think there's a chance. Yeah, if I doubled back, maybe. But yeah, I put myself in this position, so yeah, I don't think we can do anything about this. I mean, I can go into this. All right. Then we can click Fire Blast. Well, maybe this will work out. Fire Blast should kill. Let's click Fire Blast. Okay. I could Fire Blast again, but I don't think Brute Bonnet's gonna kill the Passimian. Maybe if I growth, we could have. I don't know. Then we just Fire Blast, Dragon Pulse, Brute Bonnet, and we just crunch, and then we die to the Passimian. It's pretty close one. Brute Bonnet was pretty scary. I fucked up with the Drifblim though. My bad. Just got poisoned. I mean, I can send this, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference. So we'll just close combat. Cool. I don't know. We wouldn't have survived the U-turn if I Terra Darked. We're still weak to it. All right, here we go. This Avalugg I do not like because it can kind of always get a kill on something. But nothing really. Thankfully, they don't have like a Snorlax or something. They don't have a fire resist. They probably do have Terra, Water, or Dragon. I don't know, on something. Excuse me. I think same thing. We maybe lead Grafai, try and taunt this thing, and then pivot. I don't know if Grafai can live a hit from Avalugg, but maybe they lead it too. I don't know. All right. They could have Encore on this too, but we definitely just Sunny Day. I don't think they'd have taunt. Yeah, Sunny Day. And let's see. Okay, cool. What comes in? Their own Grafai. They could have Encore on this. I don't think I try and predict that or anything. I think we just U-turn. All right. And now we will go into U-turn. I think a knockoff would be coming. Nothing really wants to switch into that. I'm kind of tempted just to go into this. Hopefully they don't gunk shot. Yeah, we can live. Losing our boots, as long as they don't get up hazards, is fine, right? All right, and now Flamethrower should destroy stuff. Let's just Flamethrower. Cool. If they go Avalugg right now, that would be nice to have that out of the way. Pylosands. Okay, they're definitely tearing this, right? Scovillain to Pylosands. Let's see. Yeah, if they tear Dragon, they live in the sun. Flamethrower is the strongest thing. What's the difference after they Terra? It's pretty similar. So I think we just hit. We go for the Solar Beam. If they don't Terra, they're dead. But this is the same situation I was in last time where it's like predicting their Terra. If I switch out and they don't Terra, I just, you know, I put myself in a worse position. And I waste my own Sun turns and they get up rocks for free. So then we Solar Beam. All right, cool. I think they're still dead. Yeah, if they were Terra Dragon, but you know, Terra Dragon doesn't resist ice, obviously. So Terra Water makes sense. And there's this guy. I think Solar Beam, right? Yeah, because they are neutral to rock, or whatever it's called, not rock. I don't think they're a Custap Berry on this team, so I kind of want to go Drifblim. And we'll be able to get our Flame Orb active. We'll just throw off a Weather Ball. If they are Custap, we're dead. But Weather Ball will destroy this thing. Nice. It is close. It was pretty close. Just to go for another one. Maybe they are Custap and they're saving it. They could be. I kind of like the idea of Tailwinds, but I mean, we definitely have options. So I don't think we really need to do the Tailwind. And it's not like we need to save anything to deal with these. I mean, we could just go this and click Sunny Day. Or this and click Sunny Day. Let's do that. This click Sunny Day. All right, cool. And they were going to Encore us. Yeah, that would have made us a lot weaker. Sunny Day. And then I think maybe we just taunt, then U-turn. Or taunt, then knock off even. Just sack this thing. Taunt. And then... Actually, no, we could probably just switch into Drifblim. Heavy Slam. That's all right. We'll kill something here. Drifblim putting in work. And then Typhlosion should be able to clean up. Unless I have Stun Spore on Whimsicott. Typhlosion's ghost typing is pretty nice. Drifblim's ghost typing. Let's try and do this. Because it'd be cool. Let's go! Are we out of range? Of burn? Is it 6? Oh, let's go! Drifblim cleans up! This is awesome. That's pretty cool to see. All right, we got one. And they have a Typhlosion of their own. In terms of speed, I mean, fastest guy is Jolteon. Maybe it's a Scarf Typhlosion, but 492, 249. Oh, I think we're just lower. 249 times 2. Oh no, we are faster. Okay, cool. So Scovillain is faster than Scarf Typhlosion. Drifblim could be pretty cool. Could Weather Ball that. This Lantern is tanky though. Brute Bonnet also is just could be a monster, but they have the Situai, but okay. I think they may lead with a pivot. I mean, they could lead with Horthorn, but I think I'm gonna lead with a pivot. And in terms of them, I think Grafai is kind of nice, so let's do that. All right, they don't do that. If they're Scarfed, they could just go right for the fire move. Part of me just kind of wants to let them and just click Sunny Day. I mean, we could also double into our own Typhlosion, but if they are, if they go for Scorching Sands, you know, that'd be annoying. And they have their Lantern, but do we want to lose this right now? I think their choice, so I'm gonna just send this out. Let's see. Cool. Now we can trade eruptions back and forth, and I'm gonna win the PP war, and then we'll be able to hit their Lantern with an eruption. I kind of like that. We do more with eruption than anything else, right? I mean, we could, yeah, just eruption. All right, they go into this. This works too. I think this is, yeah, it takes quite a lot. Now we can go Grafai or Whimsicott. I think we just go back into Grafai. That's fine. And we could Sunny Day or just U-turn. Or even knock off to weaken their Typhlosion, because they could double, you know, is what I'm thinking. But I think let's just get up to Sun. All right. I'm fine to sack this. We are still faster than them, surprisingly. And actually, maybe we just knock off. Because otherwise switching into this with the payback could be kind of rough, so. All right, we die. Oh, they were Assault Vest, that's cool. All right, so maybe the play is we go Drifblim and click Shadow Ball. And then if they go Typhlosion, we could Terra Fire. That's probably not a great plan. Maybe we go Scovillain and click Flamethrower, and then they're gonna go this, and they'll have to Terra Dragon. Or we go Brute Bonnet. I think Scovillain. Though they probably have a priority move. But we should be able to take a priority move. Right? So I'm gonna click Solar Beam. Alright, they don't have one. Thought maybe they like... Does it get Sucker and Shadow Sneak? I think it does. I think it's everything besides a knockoff. Okay, we definitely just Solar Beam. If they Terra, they do. But yeah. So just wasting turns. I think that's Spadef, right? Decidui. Or a defense, like max HP at least. In the sun, 21%. Okay, so there's Spadef. So if they're Terra, what's it called? Oh, and they're not even Flash Fire. Okay, cool. I was gonna say I think they're Terra Steel on this, but all right, Typhlosion now. Say Scarf in the sun. Give them Blaze. Okay, Flamethrower is stronger. We could Terra Rock here and just kill them and save everything that we have. We could double into Typhlosion. I kind of like saving our Terra as long as we can. I'm gonna do it again. All right, and we know they're, yeah. So let's see. Can we 2-hit KO? Can we 2-hit KO Lantern if we Terra Fire in the sun? Yeah. Let's send it. All right, we're gonna kill this, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Would we have 2-hit KO'd anyway? It would have been. I should have waited to Terra. That was my bad. Yeah, I should have clicked it once and then the following turn or whatever. All right, I think we go Whimsicott, we Sunny Day, and then we'll be kind of in the same spot. Thankfully, we don't get paralyzed. Sunny Day. And then, as long as they don't just stay in here, we can sack this to Typhlosion, and then send out our own Typhlosion, and we'll kind of do something similar. I don't think we need this set anymore. I'm just going to click Moonblast. All right, and now we're going to go Drifblim, because I think they're locked into that. And then we will go for the Shadow Ball. We crit them. Sorry about that. They also have Flip Turn Discharge. I think we double into this. I think they might like just rest or something. Not 100% sure, but all right, we do get paralyzed, but now we can close combat, and I think anything will die to that. Nice. And because they didn't rest, they're still in range of Eruption. Versus this, I think Sucker Punch just kills them. They've not Terra'd though, and if they like Terra Fairy or something, that could be pretty scary. We would just need to reset the sun though, and then something could kill them. So maybe we go Scovillain. Let's go Scovillain instead, so in case they like try and set up. And then we'll just click Solar Beam. And then we can reset the sun and then finish off those two. If we got paralyzed on Whimsicott with the discharge, that could have made it. So we wouldn't be able to get the sun up 100%, but I think we're safe. So yeah, we'll just Terra Blast. Then we'll go Whimsicott. Sunny Day. We'll taunt this so they have to kill us. And then we can go Typhlosion and click our move. And if their Typhlosion is Choice Scarfed and wins the speed tie or something and kills us somehow, we do have Drifblim, who's immune to the ground move. But this is the Typhlosion show. It was pretty fun to use it. Drifblim did a little bit. Not like the last game though, at the end. All right, we got one. And they've got webs. And a really cool webs team. They got the Arbok and the Ampharos. They could have spikes on Cacturn, but I'm guessing it's like just a lead Spidops, Haunter to spin block. Probably a Scarf's Basculin for some speed control outside of webs, but then these three are offensive and set up. So I think I'm gonna lead Grafai, we'll taunt. We could switch into Whimsicott to like prevent them from scale shotting, but I think if we taunt Sunny Day, I think they're going to go for the coil first because we have this in. And yeah, if we Sunny Day then switch into Whimsicott, they'd only get 1 speed boost, but that might be fine. All right, they don't have Scale Shot. Cool, cool. Well, we don't have to worry about that then. And now we can go for the slow U-turn. All right, they're very bulky. I was really confused. I was like, how are we faster? Okay, so they're not faster than us at +1. If they were max speed, they definitely would have been, right? Yeah, they would have been 426. Would they go for the poison move? I don't think so. I kind of wanted to go into this and encore them. Yeah, we can click encore unless they Terra Dark. And now we'll switch into our Drifblim and get the Flame Orb active, I think. If they're really bulky, I don't know if we'll kill them. We could maybe go Brute Bonnet instead, because they like might be Spadef, you know? And Crunch should destroy them, right? But this is a Drifblim video, so we go Drifblim. All right, Haunter comes out. Hey, getting the Flame Orb up is good, so we can switch into this later on. And now I think we go back into Grafai. And we can go for the knockoff or U-turn. We are faster than them, unless they are Scarfed. But if they're Scarfed, they're going to switch out anyways. I think we just knock off. All right, we get the Spidops. Get rid of their boots. So they probably have U-turn on this too. Which is kind of annoying. So I think we just taunt. Maybe they have a knockoff. Okay, yeah, they just keep up the momentum. Ampharos comes out. All right, this guy's got Meteor Beam. Meteor Beam and Agility probably. Kind of like the idea of knocking them off, because we might be able to take any hit then. All right, we get fully paralyzed. The Agility. We'll be able to outspeed them unless they get 2 agilities. So now I think we try and Sunny Day. No, and we don't die. I wanted to die. Now we try and U-turn. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Now we have to go into Scovillain or Typhlosion in order to outspeed them. I think Scovillain is the play, as it usually is. Let's just make sure we kill Ampharos. Fuck, I'm sorry, I just smashed the mic. Scovillain in the sun. All right, they're just in range if they're that set. Otherwise, we go Typhlosion, click the move, and then they have to go Basculin to revenge kill us. I really want to kill them, so I think we do this. We're just gonna click Eruption. All right, they tear water. Looks like they were gonna kill, be fine either way. All right, and to get the fully para. I think we just have to sack this, unfortunately. And then we go Scovillain, Solar Beam. We could go this and Sucker Punch or whatever, but... All right, they have First Impression. I think that's why they sent this out. So let's go Brute. Oh, I meant to go Drifblim! All right, well, that works. I meant to go Drifblim on the First Impression. Well... we definitely attack. Whoops. Cacturn comes out. I'm gonna close combat. I don't think we have to worry about anything. Maybe they have low kick. I think that's fine. And this has boots and this is immune to the web, so I think it's just close combat. And they're a little slower than us. Cool, cool. I'm guessing Arbok may be faster than us. These don't. I think this may die to Sucker Punch. This definitely does. This comes out. I think we go. You know, maybe we just sack this. Because if they go for the poison move, we lose Whimsicott. So let's just crunch. And we're still faster. Cool. They got the Papa. And they coil. And I think they're still dead. Pretty sure. Cool. Brute Bonnet's just destroying. Drifblim could finish that off. This dies to Sucker Punch. They could be sashed. If this is Scarf, 324 times 1.5. Our skill villain's faster than that. That's 486, right? 249 times 2. Yeah. So skill villain is faster than Basculin. Yeah, I think we just hit this. All right. And if they're modest, I think they're slower than us. No, it's a speed tie. All right, we can just go Whimsicott. We can live anything. Get up the sun. Meteor Beam. And I'll just Moonblast if we don't kill him. Oh, wow. We're faster than them. What? All right, we'd like to die here, and then we can, we hit them with a taunt, so then they have to attack. I think let's do that. Let's sack this. Then we can go Brute Bonnet. Or it's just go Villain. Fine. Now let's go Brute Bonnet. Like Sucker Punch. If they double into this, I think we can live any hit. But we'll just crunch just in case. All right, cool. In case they were to double. Then versus this. We'll Sucker Punch. All right, cool, cool. Yeah, Brute Bonnet is nasty. Drifblim didn't do anything, but it got a Flame Orb active. I didn't lose it before it got burned. All right, we got one. And they got a thick team. Lots of problems, actually. This could be Trace and Flash Fire, so... Or it could be Trace, which means they'll trace our Flash Fire. Tracing our Photosynthesis would also be annoying. And the Chlorophyll, really. And then they got this guy, who can take our physical hits, but it'll get roasted by fire moves. I guess this guy doesn't resist the fire move, so that's good. But this, if this is Scarfed... No, this should be Scarfed, so this should hopefully be Banded. And our guys outspeed this with the Sun Up or Tailwind, so... Otherwise, if this is Scarfed and Jolly, it is faster than everything. Yeah, I think Whimsicott is safer if we think they're going to lead, like, Passimian. If we think they're going to lead... Floatzel, I think we lead this. I like this to lead because then we can pivot ourselves. So I think we do this. I think we have to taunt. I think we can live. I don't think we want them to get rocks up. All right, Psychic Noise. No, we died. I don't know if the crit mattered. Well, we can go into Brute Bonnet and kill them probably. Or we just go Whimsicott and click Sunny Day. I think let's do this. They could have knockoff on this too. This might have been a mistake. Maybe I should have went Typhlosion and just went for the fire move. Okay. That's all right. Now let's go into... We can click Encore, or we could go into Brute Bonnet or Drifblim. I kind of like Drifblim more. Brute Bonnet's more... We'd want to hold on to that. All right, so cool. We're gonna get the Flame Orb active. Not a great start. Maybe I shouldn't have taunted. I'm just like, I don't want them to get rocks up, but might not have been a good idea to do that. Let's see. Mesprit, Bidef, 2R Griffi. Okay, yeah, we would have been able to take a Psychic Noise. Oh, they trace our Flare Boost. That's cool. Ice Beam, Tri Attack. If we Terra Fire Weather Ball, we can take any hit and actually probably do a lot, I think. Let's see. Sun, 2, Porygon, 2. Whoops. Sorry about that. In the Sun with Terra Fire. Damn it, we don't even do a KO. Just a little weak. Well, they're gonna Shadow Ball, try it. They're not gonna try attack. They're gonna Shadow Ball or Ice Beam if they have it, or even Thunderbolt. I don't think we can risk Brute Bonnet. If I Terra Fairy Weather Ball and then go Brute Bonnet or Terra Fire, then they're gonna heal. They should be max Spadef. Am I missing something? This isn't shouldn't be doing more, right? No. I just want to send this. Oh, they go Diplin. Well, this is dead. Yeah, that can't survive. Well, I'm really glad we just clicked the most powerful move we had. That's pretty cool. So that makes Drifblim a lot stronger. Or Brute Bonnet. I keep saying the wrong names. Okay, Floatzel comes out. Do we die to the water move? I mean, it's Choice Banded Floatzel. So we definitely should die. In the Sun? Yeah, we died. So we can go Whimsicott. Do we die to the flip turn? We don't die to flip turn. What if we just go for the fire move, expecting them to keep pivoting? Because we don't die to flip turn. Alright, they wave crash. That's okay. Now I think we could go this, growth. But we're not going to do enough to the Porygon. If we go this and growth, we might be able to kill the Quillfish. Especially if they don't have speed. I think we go this and growth. Let's try this. I don't think Passimian dies to a dark move, so if they switch right into Passimian, that'd be a little rough, but we're gonna be at +1 in the Sun with this. Quillfish. Say there's Spadef in the Sun. +1. Alright. If I go for one more, they're dead to close combat. If I crunch, we would 2 a KO anyways, but we'll take Life Orb, so I think we growth. Barbarage, crit, poison. Well, close combat will kill, but we needed this for Porygon. Now we're in range of probably Aqua Jet. Yeah. We could go Whimsicott. Try and get the Sun up and save this. I think that's our best bet, but yeah. Sunny Day. Oh, they're gonna trace Prankster. But we could taunt them, die, and then we go Brute Bonnet, but like we'll need a couple growth boosts in order to beat them. I think we taunt. And now we go for Moonblast. What do they have? Tri Attack. We don't die. Do we save this? Do I... If I go Typhlosion, they haven't Terra'd yet either. I'm just gonna Moonblast. Let's see, hope for the best. Now we send Brute Bonnet out. If we crunch, I kind of like Crunch, because if they, or Close Combat, because if they do go this, then we can send Scovillain out and Growth. The sun's going to end, though, is the problem. But Close Combat would kill this. If they Terra Fairy, they're not dead. And Crunch would be better. Maybe Crunch is better for that reason. Let's see, Brute Bonnet. 2 Porygon. 2 in the sun. No, we have to Close Combat if we even want to kill. Alright. So yeah, we just, I mean, they have Prankster, though. We could send this out and Erupt. Just go for max damage. If they go for the Thunder Wave, I mean... Oh, they miss. And we don't do very much. Yeah, I don't think we can break through the Porygon. But that's alright. Alright. Well, do we want to try one more? I think unfortunately that's where we have to call it. Overall, I had a lot of fun with the team. I wish Drifblim was able to do a little bit more here and there, but it's obviously a little bit more difficult to just get it in and start clicking buttons, because it doesn't have the speed of like Typhlosion or Scovillain, and we also need to get it in safely so we don't get knocked off or statused and get our Flame Orb boost. But I guess these guys, we do need to get them in safely too, but I guess Drifblim, we also need to get it in for, we need to like switch into it so our Flame Orb will activate on that turn. If we send it out after something's dead, like it can finish something off that's kind of weakened without its Flame Orb boost, but if we need the Flame Orb boost to pick up a KO, we can't send it out, you know, after something's died, because the Flame Orb doesn't activate. Compared to the other Sun guys, it is a little bit more difficult to get it in. But I had a lot of fun with it, all that to say. Drifblim and Brute Bonnet were fun. We never used Tailwinds. I think like maybe if there's a more offensive team, it could be good. Obviously struggling into the Porygon too with the with Trace and Terra Fairy, but I had fun with the team nonetheless. Is Sun, not a whole lot of unique things besides for the Drifblim, but yeah, if you're interested in trying out the team, I'll put a Pokepaste in the description, and I think that'll be it. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.